And on the hill in this one, Nolan McLean. What do we need to know here?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Ready for baseball here in New York. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. This one in the air right field, and it's just foul.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The 0-1.
Ball.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Into center. And it falls. And a man aboard.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Ball one low.
Outside, ball 2.
Turner aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is down low. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Payoff pitch. Turner runs. Got him swinging.
And that's a
throw save. That's a stolen base. JT Realmuto steps in. In the air to left center. Roberts settles under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one. And this one squirts away from the catcher. No advance, though. Man on second, 2 down. Fouled off. He was late. And now it's 1-2. Laser to the gap. Should score the run. Flying around third is Turner. He will score, and they take the lead. Relay to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Man at second. In the dirt. The 1-1.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Check swing, no appeal. 3 balls and a strike. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
This is Bryson Stott. In the air, left field. Soto should have this one, and that is that. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets.
Ball 1.
And that skips in the dirt. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. swung underneath it. So a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Ground ball to the right side. And that's just foul. Payoff pitch. And that's a fair ball. And the tying run is on base.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Ball 2.
Lindor gets his lead at first with nobody out. And there's the strike.
Really nice spot there on that 2-0 to get back in the count. I mean, hitters looking to turn on something, but tough.
Back to first, and he's safe. The 2-1. That one missed. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And a payoff pitch. Up the middle. And that one finds its way through. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Ball, no.
Well, that 2-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that is out of play. First and second, no outs. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. That one missing inside. On a line. And there's one away.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Two on, one out. A little bit high. And the count 2-1. Late on that fastball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting fifth, designated hitter.
Brett Beatty getting ready to hit. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1.
Ball.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. And they're all loaded up.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning.
No.
And that's a little bit high. 2-1.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. He's got it, and that is the inning. Back here at Citi Field, top of the second, Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. And that one hammered and foul ball. That one fouled off.
Ball.
That's outside, and it's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Hit hard on the ground to short. And quickly one away in the second. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Justin Crawford, the next to hit. Runner on the go. In the air out to center. Caught, and the runner's dangerously far from first. The relay, now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. Back here in Queens, bottom of the inning, Marcus Semien up now for the Mets. Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. He'll circle the bases.
Drive.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
0-2 now as he swings through it. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Struck him out without a swing. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Alvarez in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, that's textbook pitching right there. I mean, he executed those first 2 pitches perfectly. I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
This one in the air center field. 2 down. And now it's Frankie Lindor. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single.
No.
Tried to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation,
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. You can kiss it goodbye. Francisco Lindor takes it deep. It's their second home run of the inning. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And a foul ball. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here at Citi Field, on to the 3rd inning. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies.
Well, these Phillies, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And that skips in the dirt. Out to short. Lindor fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Fouled off left side. One down. Phillies down a run.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Ball inside.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That misses, and it's a full count. Up the middle. Nice grab. Fires to first, and they get the out. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Fly to center his first time.
Ball.
Realmuto in his 12th season hitting third in the lineup. He joined the team as a free agent.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the frame. Back here in Queens, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Bo Bichette up now for the Mets.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And there's one away.
Ball one.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And he'll pull into second safely.
He was all over that one. I love that swing, and I'm sure his hitting coach does even more. Took a pitch right on the low outside corner of the zone and just ripped it for a base hit. And that's easier said than done.
Baden in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Man at second. And
ball
another
three.
Ball. And ball
That's
four
to
a board.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Runners at first and second with one gone here in the last half of the third.
Ball two.
It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So two away with runners at the corners. Here's Marcus Semien.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
That to right. And that is that. Start of the fourth. So here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Swing and a miss. Strike one. Late with the swing there. And it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Smash that will do the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Ball.
Ground ball could be two. Flips to second. That's one. Two gone as they hit into their second double play in the first 4 innings. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. He's 0 for 1.
Ball.
Hard hit left side. Lindor on to first. Inning over. Ready to go. 4. And now the right field. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Orion Kerkering. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
In the dirt, 1-2 to count.
Ball.
Ground ball right side. Harper. And he's out on the tag.
Up next for the Mets, catcher Francisco Alvarez.
Down.
On the ground to the left. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. Here's Francisco Lindor. He's already homered in this game.
PHI.
That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Nope, he held back. Cut on and miss, struck him out at 90. Back here at Citi Field, we go to the top of the 5th. Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. On the ground, and that one handled. Gets it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Here's the 0-1. Fastball for a strike. The Mets leading by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Justin Crawford. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And the tying run is on base.
High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time.
Runner on the go. Ball outside. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Runner edges away at second. puts it in the air out towards left center. Soto going after it. He's got it. And that's the third out. Back here in Queens. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Tim Mesa into the game.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
The 0-1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
The 1-2. Struck him out looking.
Up next for the Mets, third baseman, Bo Bichette.
What a stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. 2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, Jorge Polanco. Stott over to first in time. And Polanco is out. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now for the Phillies, Bryce Harper. Sean Manaea will take over here.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Fought off foul. And the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Swings through that one for strike 2. This one in the air, center field. Robert under it. And there's one down. Fouled off. He was late. Now the 0-1. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. On the ground to third. Whips it across. Barely got him for the out. Close play. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Ball 1 there. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And a swing and a miss there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Breaks his bat, pops it up. And that'll do it. Well, we go bottom 6. So now here's the Mets DH, Brett Beatty.
D-Rod.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Mesa goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. 1-2 now. Broken bat, and it's popped up. 1 away.
Now pitching for
Jonathan Bolin comes on now. He's into the game with the bases empty. And that one clips the corner.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Liner to second and picked on the hop to first. And very nicely done for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Next to hit, Marcus Semien. And that one fouled off. Line drive, base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
Next for the Mets, right fielder, Carson Diaz.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Outside. Ball 2. Semien leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That's towards center. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here at Citi Field, we go to the top of the 7th. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
1-2 here. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Second baseman, Bryson Stott.
So now a pinch hitter, Edmundo Sosa, looking to start something with 1 gone.
Now pitching for the Mets,
Oscar Brazoban on a pitch out of the pen here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
This one in the air, right field, and it falls. And that puts the tying run on base.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases. He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
And now Adolis Garcia. The Phils with the tying run on at first here in the top half of inning number 7.
No, that's a ball.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The 1-1.
No,
he's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to teeth.
Runner on the go, and that one fouled off. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. There's a ball. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Around third. He'll score, and the Phillies tie the game. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Back-to-back base hits. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Ball.
Marsh in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. And
Ball
another
two.
ball. Check swing,
Yep.
and he went. Now 2-1. Pitch kicks away from Alvarez. Throw into third. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at third. 2 down, nobody on. There's the strike at the knees. Right side, hard hit. On to first. That's the third out. Inning over. Back here in Queens, here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. That's in there. Strike one.
Well, these Mets, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Now he breaks his bat. Not in time.
He's in there. He's safe.
Great effort there, but now the go-ahead run is on at first. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Too high. What does that mean, too high? Who cares? It's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. Here's Juan Soto. 1 for 3. They turn things over to the southpaw, Tanner Banks.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Ball.
Just
No.
missed. This one in the air, center field. And there's one down. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that gets down into the gap. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. One out and a runner at second. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Hit in the air, left field. Marsh running hard. And there are 2 outs.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Number 40, Brad Keller.
No. Yeah.
Runner at second, 2 down.
Ball 2.
Just off the outside edge. They're now 3-1. Foul ball there. Man on second, 2 down. Out towards right center field. Crawford settles underneath it. Brings it in. And that is that. Ready to begin the 8th. And now for the Phillies, Justin Crawford.
Now pitching for the
Ryan Hudson taking over on the mound.
Ryan Hudson.
Bunting, and he pops it up. One up, one down.
Up next for Philadelphia, shortstop Trey Turner.
And that skips in the dirt.
Ball.
That one is hammered right field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's Bryce Harper. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Foul ball.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Ball.
The other way, and he beats the shift. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Line drive, base hit. Around second is Harper. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. And now Kyle Schwarber steps up in a critical moment. Swings through that one for strike 1. Swing and a miss. Going 2 now.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out. They'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Real Muto runs. Swing and a pop-up. Base hit. Harper scores. Goes to third. In there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. Really not a pitch you want to swing at if you don't have to, because it's almost impossible to hit anything that far inside with any type of authority. That will tie him up, but still able to guide it into the outfield somehow.
In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. The Phillies with the tying run at third, go-ahead run at first. And we're in the top of the 8th. Oh, and he hit him.
Up next for Philadelphia, second baseman Edmundo.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. Here's Luis Robert. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Ball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
For the Mets, second baseman Marcus Semien.
Swing and a foul out of play. That one missed. Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play. 2 outs. Base is empty. Carson, the pitcher on here. Jose Alvarado.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
That's a ball.
Liner snagged at first.
Leading off for Philadelphia, right fielder Adolis Garcia.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Simeon toss over to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
Next for Philadelphia, left fielder Brandon Marsh.
On the ground, right side. And it's just foul. That was close. Comes up empty. The Mets trying to close out a one-run lead here in the top of the ninth. That one is absolutely belted down the line, and it's foul. The 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Phillies have just 1 out remaining. Justin Crawford now at the plate. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases.
Ball 1.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Swing and a grounder foul first base side.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Here's a 1-1. To the right side, Simeon. On to first, ball game. And the Mets hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, Blue, I can think of prettier ways to get your first win on the mound in the majors. He'll have some work to do after the blown save, but a win is a win. Congrats to him on this career milestone.
I forget that.